everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Asia, nice to meet you. If by any chance you missed my last video, I just got a new bookshelf. I made a whole vlog. It's the funniest vlog ever, so you should really go and watch it after this video or before, and then you come back. Up to you. Me, Paige and Hannah went to get this bookshelf from IKEA, and when I tell you, it was eventful. So funny because we just had to carry it all the way. You should just go and watch it because we were struggling so much. We literally almost died. It was the most exercise I've done all year, and it was for a good cause because now we have 2 bookshelves. All my books are obviously not in order. They're all fucked up and mixed. I just didn't want them on the floor. So today we're gonna reorganize them and make them cute and decorate my new bookshelves. I think the first step is taking all the books down, separate them, and like put them in like groups, like fantasy together and like series together, so I know which way. I have no idea how I want to set them up. I know I do by genre, by feeling. Like sometimes I think some series should be together. I'm not someone that separates series. That would give me a panic attack. It's time. I'm so excited. You don't understand how excited I am to decorate them. I can't wait to have like 2 beautiful bookshelves. I only had 1 Billy bookshelf in my room and it was so overcrowded. My books were double stacked. I didn't have any rooms left. I had books on the floor. I was like, this is not the way to keep going. Also, these are only my red books. My TBR, completely different section of the room. We're not going to talk about them today. They're not going on the bookshelves. These are just red books. And they're not all my books because some of them are in the living room. We're just gonna do these books today. And then obviously I have even more in Italy. But you know what? Italy is nowhere near London. So all is good. First step is taking them all down and separate them. So let's do that. This strong, you know. Best series of all time. Okay, last box. I don't even know where to put them. I'll put them next to me. Let me show you what's going on right now. You don't see anything, but let me show you the situation. I'm surrounded by books. Yeah, this is where we are. This is gonna take a while. I'm gonna try and organize them all in sections. Fantasy and romance and series and standalones and thrillers. I'm gonna try and separate them all. This is harder than I thought. Okay, I think I'm kind of done. Obviously, my favorite series and my favorite books are gonna go on these shelves, like the eye level shelves. Do you know what I mean? So let's start with the ones that I know where they're going, because it's hundreds of books on my floor, you know? So I'm gonna get some of these books out of the way. You know, the ones that I know exactly where I want them. Let's start with Cassandra Clare because she's got a lot of books and I own a lot of her books. So I think I'm gonna put them on this shelf, and then probably Sarah J Maas here. So we're gonna do some fantasy. Let's start with Cassandra. So if you don't know, I've been buying the American versions of her books because I love the spines. I only have the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices so far. The rest I have the English version. Slowly I'm gonna get them all. So let's start with the Mortal Instruments. I'm gonna get them out of the box because I don't need the box, and the box is broken. So oh my god, this is what dreams are made of. Let's get rid of this. It's only fair that the first books on my bookshelf are the first books that got me into reading when I was 13. I feel like it's fair. Let's go with Infernal Devices next. Tell me that's not the most beautiful sight you've ever seen. I want the whole shelf of this. Slowly, I'm gonna get there. But for now, I don't have the other 2 series. The Infernal Device is the only series that I have 2 versions of. I'm probably gonna get rid of the English version. So let's put these next, even though I'm gonna get rid of them, probably, most likely. Cassandra Clare, everyone. The Last Hours are not here because I haven't read them yet. Actually, I'm reading Chain of Gold next. It's my next read, so I can't have them here. I'm probably gonna get rid of these and get the American version if I can find them, because they're quite hard to find when you live in London, because they are American. Let's do Sarah J Maas because I know she's gonna have a big shelf to herself. Should we go here for Sarah? Let's start with Akatar. Where the hell is Akatar here? Yeah, that's pretty. I need to find my books on the floor. I can't find them. I'm gonna put this here also. Oh my god. Do it fit? Okay, there we go. I think I'm gonna put Assassin's Blade first just because I like the way it looks, but I did read it third. These books have been read, like well read. Look at those spines. I'm all about people keeping their books pristine, but I don't mind when books are like lived in. What a book. What a book. Queen of Shadows. Empire of Storms. Tower of Dawn. I actually love Tower of Dawn. I'm not gonna hear any slander for Tower of Dawn. Okay. Also, I might put here my Lorcan and Lead book, which I don't know where it is. I made a Lorcan and Lead book for one of my best friends for her birthday because she loves Lorcan and Lead. So I put all their chapters where they are together or like there's something about them in one book, and that's what I gifted her for her birthday. And I made a copy for myself because I was like, that sounds like I'd love that. I'm gonna put that here. Oh, I guess I could do that to make it just one shelf. Sarah J Maas. I could do this. Will you fit? Here we are. The whole shelf is just Sarah J Maas. Oh my god, perfect. Perfect. Which shelf should we do next? Should we do this one? Let's do this one next because I think I know what I want in there. I think I want like my hardbacks, either special editions or like my hardbacks fantasy. So we keep the fantasy vibes going. I don't know what I want up here. I have to think about that. I feel like I'm gonna change so many times while I'm doing this, but we'll see. Let's actually start with Masters of Death. The Atlas 6, and then I'm gonna put all the rest of my Olivia Blakes. Also, I got invited to a dinner with Olivia Blake and I was so excited, and I found out I was in the Netherlands. I was so upset. I love her book so much and I was so excited to meet her and like get to talk to her, and I can't because I'm in the Netherlands. Let's start with these. So the rest of the Atlas 6, and then I'm gonna put one for my enemy, Alone with You in the Ether, January's. And then we're gonna put Gifted and Talented. We're gonna keep going with hardbacks and fantasies. Let's do Fourth Wing. I know a lot of people don't like Fourth Wing. I really enjoyed Fourth Wing, especially the first book and the last. Iron Flame was a little bit silly, but you know, I think it was just rushed. I love this universe. I think it's so fun. And I'm excited for the next book, even though it won't happen for a while, I think. Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows. And then we have another hardback fantasy I have. It's Sunrise on the Reaping. Alchemized. I kind of want to show that, so I might put it like this. Does it look weird? It's huge, my god. Or maybe I should put it here. Yeah, I like it more there. Makes more sense. Oh, Catabasis. But then Catabasis and Babel should be together and Babel is paperback. That's actually very upsetting. Should I have done a whole bookshelf romance, a whole bookshelf? So should I have kept all of this here? Do you know what I'm talking about? Should I do a whole bookshelf fancy and then go to a romance bookshelf? Yeah, I'm gonna move these up here. Oh, these are so heavy. Yes, yes. I'm actually out of breath. Shudder and Bone? A bit too much space. I'm gonna put these here for now, and then I'm gonna decide. They're at Zodiac. I only have 3. I do plan on getting more because now that I have space, but for now I only have 3. There's still like an awkward like 1 book space there. I also kind of want to buy a Babel hardback at one point, but let me go grab Catabasis because I am reading it right now, but it won't be long till I'm done, so I want to have already the space ready on my bookshelf. Look at those sprayed edges. Stunning. Should we go up here? It's a bit awkward that that's paperback. Oh, Heavenly Bodies? Yeah. Heavenly Bodies is going there for now. Let's keep the fantasy going. I have Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I never bought Fearless. That hasn't really appealed to me. I didn't really love Reckless or Powerful, so we will see. I think this is all I have of fantasy, guys. Oh, technically the X-Hex is fantasy. So let's go into romance. Let's go there. Okay, so let's do this one. And I think here I want like Magnolia, Boats of Torment, like my faves. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, and then my favorite ever, obsessed. Okay, let's go with Magnolia next. I would love one day to own the Magnolia, like, you know, the bigger editions, like the one that's beautiful and stunning. I've been like debating getting them for so long. Wait, what's next? Long Way Home. Also, these have been loved and read. I really enjoy these finds because they're all colorful. Like, the difference between fantasy and romance is so funny to me. I dislike that this is gold. I don't understand why it's gold, but it's fine. Let's do the Windy City series. What else is silver fit here? Oh my god, I love this shelf. I'm not really displaying anything like facing forward. Maybe I might do a couple. Like, I think I'm gonna put all my books up and then change some stuff. I never know the order of Elsie's silver books because I read them out of order, so I've got no clue. Oh my god, stop! Stop! That was the most satisfying thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, technically though, there's one annoying thing. There's Wild Love. Oh, that is annoying. And I don't really know if I'm gonna read the next. I read the Twisted series so many years ago. I don't really remember much. I just remember that Twisted Love was bad and Twisted Games was great. Let's put these here for now with Twisted. Now, what is this? Wild Love. Okay, let's do that for now. I have these. I think, yeah, let's keep the series going. I think I'm gonna do Addictive series next. I don't even know if I'm putting them in the right order. I think so. Thrive goes before Addict after all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Oh, I really like this shelf so far. It's so colorful. Look how cute that is. I think I might do that because I love Hot House Flower. So far, I'm obsessed. Not to be dramatic. I think I'm going to do like standalones here. Like romance, miscellaneous. We have Ali Hazelwood. I just bought Mate the other day. I'm so excited to read Mate. I can't wait. Oh, should I put Al Kennedy there? Wait, that makes more sense. Let's put Al Kennedy here. So you have Al Kennedy, Al Kennedy, Al Kennedy. That makes more sense, doesn't it? I feel like it does. We have some Christina Lauren, some Abby Jimenez. We have some Lynn Painter, some of this. Talking dirty to me. Also this, I know this is Rebecca Yarros and I said that I don't separate authors, but this book really has nothing to do with Fourth Wing, so I can't put them in the fantasy shelf. It's a bit too far. But these two, I also bought Out of the Woods, so that's gonna be here at one point as well. It's on my TBR, and by Sarah Adams, I have so many more books on my TBR. I just realized Magnolia Parks is here, but I have Conditions of Will. I feel like you need to move, guys. I have space, so I can show some books off, you know? This is a book that I love with everything in me, so I want to display it. Yes, we're going to do the same thing up here with Taylor Jenkins Reid and Emily Henry. Taylor Jenkins Reid, and then I'm going to face Atmosphere to the front because I fucking love Atmosphere. I'm going to put The Favorite next because it's one of my favorites. Emily Henry. Oh, I love that. We have this shelf and then there's another shelf underneath and this one is pretty hidden. So for now we can leave that empty until I'm running out of space again. But we're gonna put here books that I don't care about that much because they're kind of hidden. I have a lot of Colleen Hoover books, so we're gonna put them here. These books I really don't care about. Some of them I actually despise. I despise Behind the Net. Don't really like the Hating It. I actually despise all of them. This is actually a book written by Olivia Blake. It's just under her real name, I believe, but it was okay. It wasn't my favorite, but it's a romance, it's cute, it's YA. Also, these two, they had their time, you know? This is Coachella 2016. I don't do dark romance ever, so I only have one, and I enjoyed this very much. I'm gonna put her there. We'll decide. We're gonna sort this back out because I realized I put everything so tight, but I have empty shelves, so I can display them a bit more. But what about her? What about us? She's singing What About Us. Where's Sunrise gone? Oh. I'm gonna display Babel because this is the love of my life, you know? Oh my god, I'm so excited that I have so much free space. Also, I'm gonna put this book, it has my name on it, Bloomsbury sent it to me, in the hidden romance. Like something was smelling so bad in my room. Like not bad, but like in a very specific way. You know how like nail polish remover smells, and I was like, what the fuck is that smell? I never smelled it in my life. My light that I record with started melting. The fuck? I just now realized because I saw, what is that on the light? And it was like literally pieces of plastic melting, and then I smelled that bit and it was that. I don't know what happened there. She never done that before. She's going in the bin. That was crazy. Anyway, so I feel like we should I love that you can't see me. I feel like we should make this happen better and just have one shelf that is just Cassandra Clare, and then remove these so we can put them down because we have space. And then display Clockwork Princess. I'm gonna leave Sarah J Maas alone because Sarah J Maas is perfectly occupying one shelf, and when she puts out a new ACOTAR, there's space here. Perfect. Sarah, please do release a new ACOTAR. Don't worry about my bookshelf, we're fine. There's space for you. This is one of my favorite things ever. One of my best friend's birthday present, and one of the birthday presents, and we went to a Taylor Swift show together. These are like our surprise songs of the first night that we went, and then I've went 3 times. Yep. My little Terracen jewelry box. It's literally just a jewelry box, and it says, "Let's go rattle the stars." It's so loud. And I'm gonna put that on the top shelf here because Sarah J Maas is there. Some plants. I'm gonna show you after. This huge plant have this little plaque that it says, "When I die, don't read my books." Facts. Then I'm gonna put a little jar with all of my bookmarks in there. I have this like plastic cup that it says, I don't know if you can see, it says, "When life gives you lemon, add vodka." Yeah. So we're gonna put all my bookmarks and like tabs and stuff in there. A painting of Harry Styles' Fine Line, because of course. I think I'm done, so let's do a tour. So this is how they look. Let me tell you, fucking stunning. Okay, let's go with the first bookshelf. We have all Sarah J Maas. So we have ACOTAR, Crescent City, Lorcan in the Lead. We have a Throne of Glass, and then we have a little Terracen jewelry box. And then we have Cassandra Clare. We have the American versions of the Mortal Instruments and the Inferno Devices. And then I have the Inferno Devices UK version, which I might get rid of when I have all the American version. We'll see. And facing front, we have to have Clockwork Princess because I love it so much. And then we have the Dark Arts Devices. I have The Last Hours in my TBR, so that will go here. My Olivia Blake Shrine. We have Atlas 6, One for My Enemy, Alone with You in the Ether, Masters of Death facing the front, center, baby. January's Gifted and Talented. This is Catabasis, which I'm reading. There's a bookmark there. We have Alchemize, which is as big as 2 whole books. Imperial Series and Divine Rivals. Keep it going with the fantasy. We have Sunrise and the Reaping. It's more like dystopian, isn't it? Sunrise and the Reaping. But anyway, that one says, "When I die, don't read my books." We have the Zodiac Academy. I'm gonna slowly collect them all. So slowly, this is gonna fill in with all the Zodiac. I'm on book 7 now. I need to read book 7, and then I'm gonna post the second part of reading the whole Zodiac Academy series reading blog, so stay tuned for that. Wonder Quindo. We have Once Upon a Broken Heart. I don't own Carvel because I bought it once and then I got scammed, so I never bought it again. Babel facing the front, of course. Powerless. We have Le Bardugo. Then we have more fantasy. Heavenly Bodies, Dance of Thieves. Scythe is more like dystopian, I guess, and the XX is more like fun fantasy. I don't even know. And then the Mindfuck series, because it's the only dark romance I have. And then we have Taylor, and then Harry, and then a plant. And down here we have my thrillers. I only have like 5. I want to read more, so hopefully I can fill out a whole shelf of them. This beautiful one. We have Taylor Jenkins Reid, An Atmosphere. We have The Favorites by Lane Fargan. And then I have all my Emily Henry books and the Twisted series book. A tiny little plant. The Boys of Tommen, Magnolia Parks, and Conditions of Will. I love this book so much. The Windy City series, which I love so much as well. Love Play Along. We have Elsa Silva. We have Elle Kennedy that I own, but I have so many books by Elle Kennedy that I read that I don't own physically, but I have so many. I read so many of her books. The whole Addicted Calloway Sisters with A House Flower facing the front because it's my favorite book in the series. Then we have more romance. We have The Fine Print. We have Ali Hazelwood. We have Christina Lauren. We have Abby Jimenez. And then some like random standalones. Still The Nightingale, because I don't know where she belongs, but she belongs facing the front because she's that bitch. She's so good. One of my favorite books ever. I have more Kristen Hanna's books in my TBR, so I might get to them at one point. Then we have Lane Painter and another little tiny plant. Down here we have books we don't care about that much, so they're kind of hidden. We have some Colleen Hoover. We have some books that I hated, and then I have my little cup with all my bookmarks and my tabs and stuff. I'm obsessed with her. Obsessed. Love them so much. 10 out of 10. We smashed that. So these are the bookshelves. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. Look how pretty they are. I have so much space to put books in. Love, 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 love. Actually, I'm very happy with how I sorted them out. Let me know if you think I should do any changes, I should move some stuff. Let me know. Now I can buy physical books and not feel bad. I actually don't, because I have 60 books on my physical TBR. I don't need more. That cart as well, full as hell. We're not going to talk about her. She's not the focus today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for staying until the end after I struggled so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps so much. Have a lovely rest of your day. I love you very much, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Ciao. I'm obsessed. Like, I'm literally obsessed.